6:47 now. We're staying on top of breaking news out of Grand Rapids this morning. Investigators say a house fire on Watson Street may be suspicious. 24-hour News 8's Coco McAvoy joins us live from the scene with all of this new information we've been able to learn. Coco?
Good morning, Emily. Since I last spoke to you, this has really turned into a police scene. I actually checked in with Grand Rapids Police Department, and they said they were out here taking forensics. And now that the fire units have moved, you can see a really good picture of this house and the heavy damage that it suffered. But I also just spoke to the fire inspector, and we're about to speak live with Kevin Robinson now, the fire prevention inspector, about what you're finding out. So tell us what you're finding out.
Hello. Yes, of course, we're doing a preliminary investigation. We haven't began to dig yet to really actually see what's there. So we're going to bring in a police dog from the Michigan State Police, and he's going to sniff and see if he can find accelerants. We do believe that the fire started on the outside of the house. And so it's according to the tenant, the owner that lives there. He woke up this morning to breaking glass, came downstairs, went outside, and he opened the door, singed his eyebrows, and then he shut the door immediately, went back in, was able to move his vehicle from the driveway, which is located right here on the side of the house. And when he looked back, he saw that there was this fire on the outside, on the ceiling of the porch.
Okay, and it seems like there also may be some suspicions, and why is that?
This is reports from the neighbors, people across the street next door, of gang activity. This isn't the first time that this house has been involved in this kind of situation where there were some eyewitnesses that someone actually tried to throw some accelerants of some type on the porch, and then there was some shooting with shell casings and things like that. So the police were involved, and that's what we're hearing from the neighbors in the area. Again, I haven't been able to confirm any of that just because I haven't seen any police reports or anything like that, or been able to look into our actual reporting area to find out what's there, but that's what we know right now.
Okay, Kevin, and what is the very next step for you?
Well, after I have the police dog come through, the accelerant dog, and see if we can find and pinpoint the origin and where it started, then we'll actually try to start digging right there. We had a lot of collapse, as you can see, from above, so there will be layers of debris that I have to remove to actually get to where I can find out if there was any kind of bottle or container that would have been used to throw the accelerant on the porch. And then if that's the case, then of course we're going to turn it over to the police for further investigation, because they do the detective work and try to see if we can locate the person who was involved with this or the people.
Kevin, thank you so much for joining us this morning. As you just heard from the fire prevention inspector, they are going to go into the house with the state police dog to determine whether or not this may be suspicious. Again, that is still under investigation this morning. We also had a live interview with the battalion fire chief this morning at 4:30 this morning, and fortunately, everyone made it out of this house safely. Back to you.
Okay, Coco, this story has really evolved through the morning. Thank you for staying on top of it for us. Well, a judge